and I'm back with part 2 of another Sonoma County Redwood salvage. In this part, I'll be addressing many of the questions, comments, and concerns of those who left feedback in part 1. What most won't believe is how many of these trees are coming down every single day. And it's not my fault, and it's not the tree service's fault. It's the power company's neglect over the years. All of the power lines should have been buried from the start. I'm out here at this removal FEMA tree service, taking care of business, shitting and getting it done. We're not playing games over here. These guys know what they're doing. By far, the number one comment in part 1 was move the power lines, you, followed by some derogatory remark directed towards me. Well, guess what? No shit, Sherlock. I wish I could move the lines. But it's not my decision and not up to me. The power companies own the easement and they're the ones that make the call. I found out about this tree several hours before it was going to be taken down, the night before. I drove there almost in the dark and looked at the thing just because the people didn't want it to go to waste. And that is a rare occasion. It's very hard for people to take on this. If there isn't someone like me to show up and make use of this, well, guess what? It's going to these 400-yard by 80-foot tall log piles where they bring in $1 million chippers and chip these things up. So whether you want to believe it or not, that's the reality. If you don't think so, well, guess what? You're not educated in the space. The second most popular comment is that I just want to make money off of this. Well, guess what? Look who's making assumptions. Because do I make a living off of this? Hell yeah, I do. I make a living off this. But guess what? Nobody wants to talk about how much I bust my ass, how much money we have invested in machinery, mills, blades, bars, chains, diesel, forklifts, all this machinery, all this stuff to make this happen. And guess what? Are we going to get something back for it? Yeah, we are. But is the tree going to live on to tell another story? Absolutely. There's so many people that get joy from these slabs that they get from me that I could bear to have 100,000 bad TikTok comments. But guess what? I will be supporting a whole bunch of other people with their dream to have a beautiful table in their home. And also, this tree will not be going to waste. Now, right there, what you see us doing, I call that the Egyptian roll. That's a signature method. The vast majority of the time, these power line removals, if there isn't someone like me to put these on their trailer, well, they're getting cut up into foot-long sections and being thrown through the chipper. It makes it a lot easier on everyone, and it's hard to load these logs. Not everyone has the experience to do this. So to all those saying that I'm not giving it a second life or yada yada yada, well, what do you have better to say? Let's see what you do. If I call you and say there's a tree coming down tomorrow, whether you like it or not, what are you gonna do? You gonna clone it like you think? You gonna replant it? Good luck with that. The thing's 120 feet tall with roots just as long. So I think that we're doing a damn good job, and I'm proud to recycle these Bay Area trees, no matter how much shit people give me. All the internet, couch potato, keyboard gangsters, their opinion doesn't really matter because I know the fact of the reality is I see the log yards where these things get chipped. So I know that what we're doing is a good thing. Look into carbon sequestration, sequestered carbon, and then come chat with me about what we're doing. Into the last point, the age of the tree. Most people think this tree is significantly older than it is. When I get a clean cut, I'll count the rings and let you know.
Back 'em up!